Yeah.
By David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Hey. Yeah. Tell me what we on, I'm on the same shit. Yeah, if I play because ain't nice, but I hate them. Yeah, for the safest in the club, let me bring Drake in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the violence every payment. Shit, she don't fuck around with 30 shit. Take kids. Think you gon' fuck with me for free, bitch, what you lace with? Yeah. When all the smoke like a vape pen. Hold on, brother. I'm feeling it. Fuck up like the boogeyman. Fucking the game, it's the job. Baby, leak. I hit him. Be your books again. Yeah. If you ain't never took a man, nigga, calm down. I know, so first with my phone out. Was on that key and telling you, block with 50 niggas on it. Yeah, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. And make it up to the juice, I'm just sipping on it. Not no fool man without no fullies. You got my works, nigga, don't fuck with the lick. I get that bitch a tear. When this I can't finish shaking clips of horror. Folks from the pull up to lazy, he got the 6 Stop bidding up your war stories. Fly, we need to play some more. We up the most, you know that been a store. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same shit. If I play because ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest in the club, let me bring Drake in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they faking? Don't know that they contribute to the violence every payment. Say she don't fuck around with 30 shit. Take kids. Think you gon' fuck with me for free, bitch, what you lace with? All the like a brother, It's been fucking the game, must be dropping bangers and all that. Money on your books again. If you ain't took a man, nigga, calm down. I know.
Everything you can to make QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play. Finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play.
Wants to throw again.
This
Second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Ooh, I see that shit too.
The opening drive is stopped with an interception. He'll try to take it back. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
You said what?
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not
you don't
only
fuck
did
with
they
him?
turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He's in open space downfield. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Quarterback moving. Got some room entered at the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, And that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal to go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it right, but if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Let's it go to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Good shit, good shit.
Gator. What a play. Not only the interception,
Yeah, no
but a
problem.
great return for the score.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Here's a hit. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Third down play from the gun. Finds the tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
That's a third down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So third down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage. Make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense. But you do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals and taking care of the football. Just has to do better moving forward.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the ground, it's Ball. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Sherrod. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Over the middle into traffic and complete. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. Handoff from the gun. Fights off the defender. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Broncos come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And these are the plays the defense is talking about, man. These are the ones that get you in those situations where you can win. You've given up some yards on this drive, but it doesn't matter. When you play great job on second down and force the passing situation, now, man, you get that dime package ready, you get that pass rush package ready, and you're ready to go get the quarterback.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the point after is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeps looking downfield. He's open on the right. Strong, firm tackle.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Looking for space to the left. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Makes the grab. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Madsen. Trying to get behind the defense. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Good deal.
We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
The Broncos want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It's complete to the right. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Takes the handoff. It's Gage. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Boise State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
How about the speed and athleticism in the back end of this defense? They came after the tight end with conviction, and they land a huge hit to prevent him from getting the first.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Lagway. Makes the catch, it's Wilson. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grant behind the line. It's Ball. There he goes. He'll work his way
this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down will open up the final period. He wants to throw it again. Dances away to buy time. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback. And
he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The give to the back. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now on first down from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
I was trying to switch the play, man. I was about to try to deal with all of that.
First down play at
For real.
6. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Quickly out to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Good shit, man. Good shit.
Pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Well, the quarterback
Good
got
shit,
to his
man.
receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'd say what? QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Going to try to pop one on the screen.
You had that nigga wide open on the left side.
Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Love the execution.
These are the same show, mom.
So he was able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Tough, hard-nosed run. He picks up 3.
Hey, how they looking this show?
Short. It'll be 4th and 1.
How far they looking this shit?
It's a fine
I only watch my team,
now,
that's it.
being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
A lot of people in the stadium were questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
Might be looking to run. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game.
I knew that was going to happen, kind of.
Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kicker.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal.
Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Broncos! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. It's complete to the left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Skips away from pressure. And as he throws, the ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.